Well, what is this? Hey guys, what's going on? Tony here, CCxRC, and we got something a little bit different on the bench today. This isn't normally something that I would select to do a review on, but GearBest snuck this one in and sent it to me without me asking for it. And it's here, so I figured, well, what the hey, we'll go ahead and unbox it and see what it can do. It does actually look interesting. It's kind of piquing my curiosity because it looks like it does some FPV. It's not going to be super fast, but it's got like 4 steering modes and things like that. So they've packed a lot into this. We'll see how it performs and what it actually looks like when we get out of the box. But definitely interesting to say the least. All right, so here we can see it's saying it's a crawler, 4 modes of steering, Wi-Fi connection to climb, splash waterproof, and it's got a camera mounted up on the top here. So that's kind of interesting. It's got a little code here to get your iOS or Android app to be able to run it. It says ages 6+, and we have the 171604B version, which uses an NICD battery. So anyway, we'll take a look at this. Don't even have to cut any tape. Here it all is packed in here. This is to hold your phone, it looks like. A couple little accessories in here. USB charger for the battery. So we'll make sure we get that charged up. So here we have it. You got a little instruction manual, a USB charger, a little mount here, it looks like, for your phone. I don't know where it plugs in. I'm guessing maybe it just snaps over the antenna here. That wouldn't make any sense. Oh, there we go. You pull out your antenna and you're going to place this in. See, we can figure things out. I guess we could just use the instructions as well. But that's how you're going to operate it with the camera on there. Quick look at the controller since we have it in my hand. It's plastic. The steering, it doesn't feel like it's going to be proportional, so we'll have to see. But based on the steering wheel, that would be my guess. Here's a little button to switch between camera and video modes. I'm guessing these have something to do with the camera as well. Maybe left, right, up, down. On this, maybe steering trim modes. We'll have to look at the instructions. This is one where I'm going to have to look at the instructions because it's not intuitive to me how it would all work. But let's take a look at this thing. So it's got multiple motors, brushed motors inside of these. It is 4-wheel steer. All right, so we had to look at the instructions, but we did find out a few things here. First of all, you, like I said, can swap out the little antenna for your phone mount. This top button here is going to be 4-wheel steer. The top right button is going to be just rear steer. The bottom left button is going to be just the front steer. And this says it's going to be bottom right is incline steer, which actually looks like crab walk kind of to me. So the camera here is something that you actually just adjust by hand. You just have to get it out and adjust it how you want it ahead of time. I guess the main thing is we just got to try playing with it and see what it does. We're going to scan this. It's going to take us to our app. CRAZON, there it is. And so we're going to have to get this app. So I got a little ahead of myself here. We haven't actually looked over the car yet. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. I got so just into what everything else was because, again, it's more like a toy. So I feel like a kid playing with a toy. Here's our on-off switch on the very back of the vehicle. It's waterproof, so it's got that waterproof little cover. Let's go to the bottom. Here's how you're going to set your trim for your steering. It's old school. We've just got friction shocks here. It's got like a 3-link-ish style, I guess, suspension. Hollow tires. A little bit rigid, but they are hollow. And you've got to get into the bottom here to get to the battery, but it's screwed together, so we need a screwdriver. 2 screws even to get at it. Serious. They don't want you in here. Hopefully the battery lasts long enough to make it worth this. All right, there's our battery. Let's just see if we got any power on it right now. Quickly throw a screw in just a little bit, just to hold it. See if we got power. Oh, we have lights. We do have power. Yes! Haha! I just need batteries now. Give me a second. All right. We have to buy batteries in bulk around here. You go through them so much in all these controllers. All right. Oh, there's putting screws in everything. Don't worry, we'll get in here. I will not be tightening that screw back down. That screw is a goner. Unnecessary. Why keep me from my fun? All right. Slamming stuff down and around. Okay, now we got to see what we got here with this app. Let's go ahead and open it. There it is. All right. First, I think we need to turn this on and turn this on. All right, so here we go. As you can see, it is taking a look around the room. That's pretty wild. Steering is not proportional, but it is switchable. So now I'm just doing front wheel steer. Then if I go down here, on the bottom right, it'll do crab walk. Bottom left is rear steer only, and then the top left is going to be 4-wheel steer. Oh, I dropped it off the table again. There, I'm looking up at the sky. I'm going to go ahead and back it up here a little bit, so we can take a little bit more look at how it's driving. So right now I'm doing the 4-wheel steer. And the servos are not super strong, and so it kind of requires a little bit of driving to aid them. So they are turning, but as you turn and actually drive, the amount of turn is much greater than if you're just standing still. So it's definitely intriguing. Okay, so go ahead, we'll record a little video here, see what we get. There's my back shelves. Definitely a little bit jerky because I'm on limited space here. There's the back of the room. It's pretty cool. The lights on the front are only activated when driving. When you let off power, they turn off. All right, and again, you've got the different modes, so that's front wheel steer only if you do the top right. Bottom left is going to be rear steer only. And then bottom right is going to be crab walk. Like side hill climb, I guess, is what they would use that for. But I think 4 steer is going to be best with this particular truck. It's not super fast, but it's quicker than I expected on the table here. So this could definitely be a lot of fun for some kids if you hooked them up with an iPod. All right, guys, so there you have it. A fun little FPV driver trail truck, climbing truck that kind of took on more than I expected it to. So I had fun running it and giving you guys a little bit of a look at it. I never know what to expect here, so I'm sure you guys have no idea what to expect, what comes onto the channel next. And so yeah, it was a definite surprise, and it was delightful. It was a lot of fun to take out and use today. So now it was pretty easy to set up with the camera and just popping into the Wi-Fi, and you know, the app hooked right up with it. I was only able to ever record about 30 seconds, and then it would just kind of freeze the rest of the frame. But I wasn't really wanting to use it for recording anyway. I was just wanting to, you know, preview an FPV. So yeah, it was fun, and you know, it is what it is. If you're looking for just a really cheap FPV fun run around your yard, I'll leave a link down in the description below. You can check out more about it and see if it's something that might be fun for your kids to play with. So anyway, thanks as always for tuning in, guys. Hope you're having fun RCing, and we'll catch you next time.